squad? Mizzyworld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. We are the hosts. I'm Mad Mizzy, Ron Money, and Quancho Love in the building. What's the deal, fellas?
What's going on, everybody? And I would like to give a special shout out to the chat. Guys
Yes,
who
sir.
tap into the live chat, man, y'all the best.
Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all the utmost. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Best believe we keeping our notes for, you know what I'm saying, the early attendees to the MadMizzy Sports show for when it really pop off like it's supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? Because we definitely got something special in the works for y'all, for sure, for sure. But yeah, what's going on, Ron Money? What's the deal, Broski?
What's happening,
Yeah, what's going
everybody?
on, Rob Money? What's going on, man?
What's happening, everybody? What's happening, man? Hopefully, everybody having a good Friday, man. Hopefully, everybody having a good Friday. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We definitely starting off on a good Friday, man. You wanna give the message before we jump in, Q?
Yeah, guys. If you're looking to support the guys here at the Mad Music Sports Show, you can do so through the Cash App, which is the $ What Up Squad. Again, if you're looking to support the guys here at the Mad Music Sports Show, you can do so through the Cash App, which is $ What Up Squad. And that's what it is, guys.
Yes, sir. Stays in the comment section for spelling, reminder, all that. You dig what I'm saying? But before we jump into the rundown and our reaction to that amazing game one that we
That it
witnessed
was.
last night, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that alert button, that like button, that share button, and get ready to comment because we want to know what y'all was thinking as this shit was going on. Just like what we given our opinion. You dig what I'm saying? But let's start it off, man. And we started off, of course, we started off in Oklahoma City where Tyrese Halliburton does it again, man. 111, 110. The Indiana Pacers come back in historic fashion again against the best team in the NBA throughout the entire regular season and postseason. Oklahoma City Thunder. What was y'all takeaway from that performance from the Indiana Pacers last night?
First and foremost, I wanted to just say what up, squad. To all the live chatters out there, man. Like I said, we love the live chatters. It brings a uniqueness to the show that I like. But
Yes, sir.
in regards to Halliburton doing it again, I mean, some dudes, some people got that F factor, some people don't got that F factor. Some people lean in towards it, some people shy away from it. And for whatever reason, man, Halliburton like 5 for 5 or 4 for 4 this playoffs along with game winning shots. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing to to say that he can't do it again, but time and time again he shows us that he got this capability, man. And it's shocking because like the rest of the world, we all thought OKC was gonna win that game, and for Halliburton to step up and be a repeat offender on the walk off tip, man, I'm proud of him. Yeah, I mean, and he got the eyes on, he got all the eyes, all the sport world eyes on him right now, man. Especially all
Yep.
those doubters who called him overrated.
Overrated.
For some guys, yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's like I was one of those guys. I ain't gonna front, man. I was one of those guys. I thought Bull was overrated, but he's showing us that despite what we think of him, he gonna play his game and he gonna close them out. And that's what he did to
Hmm.
OKC, which is a serious feat because OKC is a serious team, man. They're a
Facts.
serious team.
Facts.
Ryan, what you think, Ryan?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Jump in,
man.
Ron Money.
Yeah, that was it was kind of a crazy game. I ain't gonna even say kind of, man. This was a crazy game.
Hmm.
Shout out to Halliburton and Coach Rick Carl. Never giving up the fight. This is what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Even though I like OKC heavy, but I'm kind of glad they did what they did, man, because I know a lot of guys took OKC and they say this wasn't going to be the finals that then nobody want, and look what happens. The Pacers makes it watchable. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come from down 15 points and win like that, man, it's like, yeah, oh, we got to tune into this. This is what we all wanted. This is what we all expected, especially being the underdog. And they and
Hmm.
they and they out here to show that we got to put some respect on this team. We got to set the pace. This team, man, this team been this good all year, man, and they in the finals, and why not show the talent, man? But this is the kind of game I said Halliburton shouldn't be having, and he ended up hitting the game winning shot. So who was me to be like Halliburton need to be giving me 30 points a game? No, 15 points is good. As long as you get 15 points from a guy coming off the bench and another guy that's a starter and another guy that's a starter. So man, I'm gonna applaud the Pacers, man, because in that hostile environment, being down 15, it could have been 25, it could have been 30, but these dudes never give up, man, and that's championship mentality. And nobody, not even on that roster, that I mean, I ain't gonna say nobody, but they only got one player that knew how to secure a championship, but and
Right.
they looking like can't nothing beat them. You know what I'm saying? Can't nothing beat this team, and it's crazy, man. And it's crazy. But OKC side, Batman just continue being Batman. We just need Robin and some other guys and Cyborg to show up because I don't know where Chat was at. I don't know what he was feeling. I don't know if he don't think this the finals or not, but 6 points ain't gonna be enough, bro. We need 15, 20. Jalen
He
Williams,
wasn't
what do
on the floor like
you
that.
right, right. I know Lou Dart was knocking down a couple of threes, but we need Chat with 6 points, man. This can't happen again, bro. So,
Hmm.
but I still like OKC, but I like what I seen out of the Indiana Pacers, man. I really like that.
Oh, for sure, man. I'm in a total agreement with you. I'm proud that they made it a series. They making it interesting. I mean, not making it a series. They up right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right,
stole home court. You feel,
right,
and the scary part is that they kind of did everything that everybody that knows basketball was saying that they can't do and win. They turned the ball over, they still won. And Halliburton didn't really ball like that until the end, and they still won. You feel what I'm saying? So they walked off the court feeling like they didn't play their best ball. I know OKC probably feel like that, but I feel like OKC kind of folded their hands a little bit earlier with the early substitution. You get what I'm saying? Like they were speaking about it the entire broadcast about them making that drastic change. But I mean they was up the whole game. So
right,
uh shout out to Halliburton, man, and shout out to the specific player that really made me not a Pacers fan because he a dog, man. And he was getting in my guy Dame Lillard ass when he came over to the Eastern Conference. And that's Andrew Nimhard, bro. You feel what I'm saying? When they got the ball out of Tyrese Halliburton hand and they started running that two-man game with Miles Turner and Andrew Nimhard in the fourth quarter, which resulted in 8 points from Andrew Nimhard in the fourth quarter, two threes from Miles Turner in the fourth quarter. That's kind of when they made that push. So shout out to Andrew Nimhard, just a dog, bro. And he didn't back down from SGA. But like Ron said, it felt like SGA versus the Pacers. You get what I'm saying? So everybody else got to step up. You know what I mean?
I will say
On the
this though,
offensive end.
man.
On the offensive end.
Real quick, I would say this is the it's an unsung hero of this game, man. And he go by the name of Obi Toppin, man. Cause without
Yeah.
him making those five
Yeah.
threes, he matched
Yeah.
what Lou Dort did for the Thunder, man. Lou Dort
He
came
was
out
keeping it
strong in
close
the
for
first
him.
half. He had about five made threes. And Obi Toppin matched that, and
Yeah.
he's the spark that the little engine that could. Cause once he sparked that, everybody else, Nimhard showed up, and which allowed ultimately for Halliburton to close the game out in the fashion in which he did. And I watched every second of this game, man. I'm like, yo, is they really about to come back and win this joint, yo? And I just didn't believe it because all season long and especially all playoffs long, OKC showed us that they know how
right,
to keep their head above water even in troubling times, man. And
Hmm.
and that's what they did. In the end, they grabbed the bull by the horn and did what they do best: close them games out, despite how far the lead is or how close it is. Indiana is not a team that you want foaming around in the last 5 minutes of the game. You want this team. You gotta shoot to kill this team. I mean, you don't want this team
Hmm.
lingering around because they're going to
Yep.
try their hardest to the last second of the clock to win that game. Yeah, I mean, they play to the last second. So again, shout out to the Pacers. Shout out to Rick Carlisle. He came
Yep.
from
Shout
Dallas.
out
He
Rick
won the
Carlisle.
championship with Dallas. So they definitely got championship pedigree leading them. So
Yep.
now they listening and in the end, they're here to shock the world. Although I'm not of the mindset yet to fully pick
right,
Indiana over OKC ultimately, But
Right.
they showed us that this series is going at least 7 games. So for all the guys that had this series going 4-0, 4-1, and I was one of them. I had it going five.
Right.
Um,
Right.
we all in for a rude awakening because Indiana they big time. Indiana is big time.
Yeah, I completely agree. I definitely agree. I'm sure I was one of them talking about OKC in five and
It don't look like that right now, do it?
And you
this ain't
said one
going.
game was out of respect.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah.
And I'm
This ain't
afraid for
going.
the future because if they lose against Indiana, ain't no telling that they're gonna be able to go to Indiana and win too. Even though they got the defensive pedigree and offensive pedigree to do so, I
Right.
just think that Chet and
Yeah.
Hartenstein, as much as they be holding down the block, they afraid to go out there on that perimeter to guard Miles Turner,
Because
and Miles
they got
Turner.
out the game. They only had like 20 minutes
And now
apiece
that
in
their
that game.
backup center coming in the game could shoot threes, the ball number three,
Yeah. Bryant.
he came from another team. I forget what team he played for before, but the dude can make threes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got it. Now they got these respectable 3-point shooters at the five. I just don't see what OKC can do with Hartenstein. Hartenstein definitely controls the block though. I like him down low. I love him down low. But on that wing,
The
man,
Pacers don't live there. They got five shooters on the floor at all times, basically.
everywhere from 1 through 5 can make the shot. So like I said, going into the game, if Indiana has a chance to win the game, they gotta move that ball. I was saying how they had to facilitate that ball. And then it
Right.
just didn't come from the guy I thought who was gonna be the facilitator
Yeah.
because that was clearly Nimhard. Nimhard
Right.
Hmm.
stepped up and he's a
Right.
fellow Canadian, so he definitely got that home field energy with SGA. He's not afraid of SGA. He actually look at him like a pair, you know what I'm saying? He ain't nobody for me to be like in the
Right.
Um.
side and stuff. So
Yeah.
you know
Right.
when you go across seas or you go out of state to fight somebody, you're a little less confident because you're in unfamiliar territory. But if you fight a dude back home, you want to be a little bit more. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I know this
Yeah.
dude. I know what he capable of
Yeah.
for real. So that was kind of
Yeah.
that energy to me. That's what it was ringing off to me.
Yeah.
Familiarity, and I ain't backing down from this bull because I know him.
Yeah.
Just
That's
like
that.
anything, like when you consistently got a uh competition with somebody or rivalry, basically, you get what I'm saying?
You want to
Yeah,
step
it's
up.
going you're gonna sharpen that other person. You get what I'm saying? No matter what. So they always gonna know how to counter you. You get what I'm saying? They always gonna be your toughest opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like the person you grew up playing Madden against, they know your favorite plays. You feel what I'm saying? You play somebody random, you got to figure them out first. Like you said,
Exactly.
bro. Like they just played in the Olympics, so he know his go-to moves. He know what he trying to do. Like that first play in the first half, even though SGA made the shot, he pulled off though because he knew he was trying to draw the foul, and he just had SGA float in the air. But SGA, he's such an athlete, he finished the play, but he know he not going to foul like that. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna keep his hands back. He a tough matchup. You
I
feel what
will
I'm
say
saying?
this though, they shots was not falling at the rate in which they was falling against Minnesota. And I mean, they ain't
Nope.
got nothing to do with defense because these dudes missed some wide open shots yesterday. I mean,
Yep.
outside of Dort and SGA, man, the Thunder had trouble getting that basket in the ball, and it wasn't just
Yeah.
totally great defense. You know what I'm saying? These dudes
Yeah.
was missing shots. I remember
Yeah.
Caruso on the wing, he missed like two wide open threes,
Mhm.
like back to
Mhm.
back. I'm like, damn, Caruso, you can't buy another three.
Yeah.
So it's not the fact that Indiana was playing great defense. It's just that the Thunder shot was not falling for some strange reason. They had a lot of good looks, yo. They could have been put this game away. It's just
Right.
they shot wasn't falling yesterday outside of SGA. You know what I
Right.
mean? And Lou
Right.
Dort.
Right.
Right.
Right. Right.
So do
Yep.
y'all think this is the most clutch postseason performance ever? What Halliburton is doing right now?
You gotta agree. Even if you don't like the bull and you want to think of any stupid reason to not agree, you know what I'm saying? You gotta agree. When you start mentioning things you doing with the likes of Michael Jordan and other superstars of the past, you in rare territory, so you gotta respect it. I mean, even if you just a casual fan, you start hearing certain numbers, you'd be like, "Whoa, Halliburton doing that." Even if you
Right.
didn't never watch him play, you gonna want to watch him play from all the analytical numbers we hearing about
Right.
the great things he doing. So, like I
Right.
said, Indiana got the sports world eyes on him right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with that statement. Halliburton
Yeah.
is definitely an uncharted territory.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with it too because he was like I said, they showed the graphics and it was LeBron and Reggie on it, and now he made his fifth shot and he joined the club. So yeah, man, when
In
you
less
see it,
than in like a third of their games, or way less than that for LeBron. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because I think it was only like 90 games for Reggie.
Reggie, yeah, right. So when he got on that list, so you got to start bringing them in caliber players. Like when you on that 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 level of caliber players, you got to get the respect. Like all them players got the respect. So I'm not gonna
Hmm.
sit here and be like, oh, nah, he don't do this. His game don't do that. Nah, man, that boy clutch, man. In this season, just this playoff season, just showed you how clutch he is. Like, nah,
Right.
man, I ain't gonna even. Man, that boy clutch, man. Give that man some respect.
Facts. And it's just like I'm going off of what I'm witnessing. I've never seen nothing like this, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to ask y'all. Like every round, bro, he's hit a
Every round,
game-winning shot.
every
You
round,
feel what
and the
I'm
East
saying?
got the
Like
ball. Like I said,
nobody
the
else.
East got the ball.
Him. Like that's I've never seen nothing like it, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if we're gonna see anything like it again, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's it's ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying? All in one postseason, because those dudes did it over a stretch. All in
Right,
one postseason, bro.
right.
Shit, magical, bro. So it got me a little skeptical, man. But y'all know y'all, I know y'all some whole fans, man. So I don't know if y'all know after the Oklahoma City Thunder lost game one, he put $1 million on Oklahoma City to win in five. That $1 million would turn out to be 3.3 million or something like that if they do win in five. And y'all both took them in five. How confident y'all are y'all in Oklahoma City winning four straight for y'all, man? Hove, shout out
Yeah.
Hove, man.
Y'all, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Hold on, just give me a second. As far as Hove, I mean, as far as Hove doing the $1 million bet for the Thunder to win in five, that was my thinking too. You know what I'm saying? I can't even make it seem like Hove. I would have did the same job, man. This is the easiest million I got. Them they take them in five. But now Hove a little nervous. He's definitely a little nervous. And if he's smart, he got a hedge out there. You know what I'm saying? Still double
If he's
down on
smart, he got a
OKC.
hedge out there.
Is it? Yeah, I mean, you still go OKC. You just bet 2 million for them to do it in seven. Yeah, I mean, or six. Yeah, I mean, I hedge. I know he got a hedge out there now, especially at the Indiana winning game one. And if they
Right.
win game two, that ticket a done bun. So
Oh,
hopefully he
for
got a
sure.
hedge out there. But yeah, man.
How confident you feeling about that though, kid? What's going on, man? Your man gonna get
Yo,
that
you
bread?
just don't want to say nothing crazy about Indiana because Indiana have shown that you can't count this team out, man. So do I believe
Right.
OKC could win four straight? Absolutely. But do I think Indiana gonna lay down and allow them to do so? Absolutely not. I just don't think Indiana's are suckers. You can't young boy them. They're not here to be young boys, even though they look like young boys.
Yeah.
They that
Right.
they that team of young boys. You're like, man, these young boys ain't beating nobody, but they running all the OAs off the courts. You know what I'm saying?
That
And that's how Indiana playing like young boys that's running all the OAs off the court. And yeah, that bet not looking too righteous right now. But could it happen? Yeah, it can happen. It can happen, but it don't look like it's gonna happen, gang. Hopefully he got a hedge. Hopefully he got a hedge, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, Hove, man. I don't got $1 million to put it in down in five, but I know I said I like the OKC in five, so I know how you feeling right now. But bro, this series not going five, bro. This put another bet in to go to 7-6. But
he
this
said put
series,
another joint in, put another ticket in.
For 2 mil this time.
right, right, because you got the bread, I don't got the bread. So I mean, I don't even got your phone
Right
number.
now,
But
ho, you looking like you down in the middle though, bro. I ain't lying. Right now it's looking like
it's a
you
bad
about to be down in the
job.
middle.
Oh, this a bad job, bro. Game two is a must win. So if they don't come out and win game two, that thanks for the donation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you definitely donated
Facts,
to
facts.
FanDuel. I mean to Michael Rubin Joe.
Yeah,
What that joint there?
thanks for the donation.
Fanatic
But
Sportsbook, the Fanatic Sportsbook.
you could have,
That's
you
where
could
he
have,
put
you
his
could have,
joint
what
in.
up, you
Yeah.
could have, what up,
Mm,
squad? You could have dollar sign. What up, squad? Does
Yeah,
and
they
we
made
would,
it public. They made that story public because to bring some notoriety to the betting platform.
yeah,
Okay, that they got a little joint going on.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
Hove over there betting. Maybe
Yeah,
we
I
need to
mean,
get
I know that's why Drake be betting now is to basically promote whatever joint he really
he
be
betting
betting
on.
on and on. Yeah. But yeah, man. I know I said the Pacers look like the 2000 Sixers, but I agree with Q and Ron. It's hard for me to see them not getting another game in this just
No, but man,
because
that's a
like
good analogy though, bro. Because if they do get the 4-1, that's definitely the team that look like
exactly that's
you know.
exactly who they is. But I can't see them not getting
I
because they was
know.
down 15 last night. Like it's like what else they got? What else OKC got to do? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
So I think they in for a dog fight, but I
Yeah.
think OKC is definitely going to be up for the challenge now. They know they can't play around. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
All them
Right.
turnovers, all that pressure, it's not going to rattle the Pacers. They still put up 111 points. You feel what I'm saying? So
Exactly. With no
Right.
overtime, yo. No
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 overtime.
overtime.
OT,
In
no
that
OT. So
environment,
in
In
that
that
where
OKC,
environment
in
against that great
OKC,
defense. I mean,
yeah. So
they went against all the odds, y'all. They really did.
facts.
we're
Facts.
at.
We all said they had no shot of winning game one. We gave them a percentage of winning the series, but we was like, ain't no
20
way they winning
turnovers.
tonight. We
20
apologize.
turnovers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It
But
wasn't me. It
it
wasn't me. It was
wasn't
the
me.
one.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
chat, we
man.
gonna be wrong like shit, chat. I mean, I know I come on here, I try to sound all prophetic and all that, you know what I'm saying? But
Hey,
I
listen,
be
we
wrong like shit sometimes, guys. I don't care how good it sound coming out my mouth. I be wrong like shit sometimes. So you know this I was wrong taking OKC game one as strong as I position I took, but that's why you love basketball, man, especially this version of
why you love
basketball
sports.
where you really got a underdog that's never really underdog. It's just a perceived underdog. The Pacers are perceived underdogs,
Yep.
but
Right.
everybody they beat convincingly. So who
Facts.
Right.
who who really got the last laugh? Us or the Pacers? Yo, if they
Right.
win this chip, Ryan, man, I wasn't really hype about crowning somebody I thought was better than Minnesota, but now to have a team better than the team I think is better than Minnesota, that would be crazy. Cause I ain't had Minnesota the third best team in the NBA. I would have never said the third best team. And I would have never put Indiana as the first best team. But yo, keep
That's
up
I
the
don't think
great work,
anybody would have.
Indiana. Y'all
that's
making a lot of casual fans tune into this NBA finals because you know a lot of people saying, man,
yeah. It's
Indiana
a white
Brooklyn,
thing.
I ain't tapping in for real. But no,
Yeah.
man,
Small
they
market
they putting on a great show and I'm gonna tap in every game, man. Not
for
just because it's
sure.
my job
The
to do shit for
entire
them,
game
but
too.
great
The
Right. We
basketball,
wasn't
entire
man.
really doing this
48.
show.
Yeah, man.
We wasn't really doing this show. They just stole game one in that environment, bro. We have to watch this. And we
Yep.
have to watch this. How don't nobody like this? This is good for the sport,
It's
bro.
great for the sport. It's great for the sport. I
I
put
don't
that on
know, bro.
threads. I said, yo, this is Indiana being this competitive is great for the sport.
Bro,
Because
this
now
is
we
the
got a
best
team.
team.
Yo, bro, even before this season, people were saying that the chip was coming out from the West. They were saying that a West Coast team was going to chip.
Right.
Hmm.
And I kind of believe that, but that's not what
Right.
Indiana. They not laying
That's
down,
not what they
man.
got in mind.
Yeah,
They
that's
said
not
we
what they
ain't get
got in
that
mind.
script. We ain't get that script. You know what I mean? So we gonna see, man, in this high level competition. You gotta love it. You dig what I'm saying? But we
For
got more
sure.
news in the NBA that's floating out here right now about the team that lost to the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, the New York Knicks, planning on talking to Jason Kidd. What's your reaction?
I mean, they got to talk to somebody, and whoever that person is that come in got to be of New York ilk. It got to be a fan favorite type of guy, a Jason Kidd, a Mark Jackson, um, somebody who knows that they can't run their starters 42 minutes a game. Somebody who can relate to their fan base. Cause you know, man, when we do these hires, man, sometimes it seems like the coaches get replaced with just anybody, and sometimes it's like a well thought out replacement, like with JJ Redick going to the Lakers. That was just some out of the blue nonsense that just went,
Yeah.
and I feel like they fan base just had to be cool with that. I don't really like that. I like when the organization make the fan base feel like they're part of the selecting
Right.
process or whatever.
For sure, they got an
But
input.
sometimes even that don't go well because us as Sixers fans, we had the Maurice Cheeks, we had the Doug Collins, and they both did shit for the team, and they both was
Yeah, they were
ex
kind of one
Sixers.
of
You know what
the
I'm saying?
worst few coaches. Some of the
Yeah, so
worst
I'm
few
kind of like
coaches.
50-50 with hiring homegrown dudes, dudes that play for the organization. But Philly, New York, those are places where we like to see our old guys star in those positions. So if Jason Kidd could get this job, I don't think he should take it though, because don't Jason Kidd in Dallas still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
so yeah, I don't think he should take it, but shout out to the Knicks for expressing that it came out in the tabloid, so it got to be a real story. So yeah, so shout out to the Knicks for at least considering Jason Kidd. I don't think they're gonna get him, but shout out to them for
Mhm.
considering Jason Kidd.
Yeah, man. What is it going to be like a trade for a player or something like Hali or something, and then you get Jason Kidd? Like, what's going on? Like,
Well, they
what
just
y'all got
expressing
going?
interest. They just expressing interest. But I get what you're saying though.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah, because he under contract. I
Yeah,
don't know how they would do that. That's a good point. They probably, of course, have to buy him out,
do
okay, all right.
something,
something like
some
that.
backdoor business. Yeah,
They
but I
don't
feel
got
you,
the
Ryan.
assets. They don't got the assets to try to make a trade or something because I know they gave up 4 first round picks for Michael Bridges, but I don't want
Which
to
is
keep him.
insane. Which is insane now when you think about
The
it.
boy not
Facts.
even an all-star. It's like it's damn. Who the fuck was on this call? Like, okay, all right. I
Right.
really thought that was doing okay, all right.
Yeah, every
But
team
They
ain't
was
got
like,
the
how
same
many?
pressure, Ryan.
Say less.
that was
Say less.
horrible, bro. And hearing that they wanted KD at the trade deadline and they couldn't pull that off, so I don't know what's going on in this front office. We gonna keep coming out with stories to make the team feel relevant or make the fans think
To
that
that
they could
point
be.
though, man, I gotta be the first one to say KD not making that much of a difference no more,
Right.
man.
He's
I
too
feel like no
old.
matter where
Not
he
at
go, he
37.
gonna be a liability on the defense,
Yeah,
no
he's
matter
too
where he
old.
go.
I wouldn't
I
go
just
at
think
the
his championship days is probably behind KD, y'all.
right,
Agreed.
This
right.
probably his last season as a starter coming up. He'll be coming off the bench pretty
Like the
soon.
bench, yeah, right. No, that's true. That's definitely true. I agree with that. But if you, kid, I don't know, man. I'll probably go after Mark Jackson or somebody.
Yeah.
I don't like kid. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't like him, but what did he bring for dollars? What did he bring? Not nothing, man. Just go after Mark Jackson.
Culture, understanding the culture, what's going on. That's why they're looking for homegrown dudes, people that understand their market, people who could understand how to talk to that fan base. That's what you're looking for, a face, a familiar face.
I mean, the roster sucks, so I don't
But
know,
the New York
man.
Knicks roster suck.
Ryan's still not rocking with that
Yeah,
roster.
Ryan, like Ryan, what can a team do to get love from you, baby? That's crazy. They just beat the Boston Celtics. You talking crazy about the Knicks already?
Boston wasn't as healthy as they was. The Celtics would have had that series. But
They
we
definitely
ain't gonna
had a
talk about
unicorn being
we ain't gonna
unicorn.
talk about
So
halves or what if because what ifs I would be drunk if I had a fifth or if or whatever.
Cat
You know what
Ron
I'm saying?
Money is the MadMizzy Sports heckler. He even heckled you on our show. He loves to heckle guys. It's all good.
You know me, man. You know me. I get it in. So
I
I just
mean,
don't
for
like the
me,
Celtics, and I don't think a coach will come in and just be like, all right, yeah, we back in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? With that roster, I don't see it.
Ryan,
what
but
if
we already spoke that it wasn't the roster, it was the minutes that these dudes was playing.
Okay, all right,
That's why they got rid of Thibs, because of the minutes he expected starters to play. That's the only reason.
okay.
mhm.
He burning niggas out.
But
But
what if
Dibs came
More
niggas?
in.
more hours welcome.
Dibs came in. He didn't change the whole damn team
Yo,
around.
you
They
know what's
won.
funny? I've been thinking about Stephen A. Smith, right? Before Tibbs got fired, they was like, Stephen A. should Tibbs get fired? He like, man, it's something to look into, right? He like selling the idea, right? Nigga get
Uh,
fired. Man, they move too fast. New York Knicks, y'all move too fast. Nobody said they wanted Tibbs going. Nigga, you did. The fuck is you
you
talking
say
about?
you
Stephen A.
did.
You did a week ago when you was like, is he gonna be on the hot seat? And you was like, it's something worth looking into. And
And
now this shit
everybody was
happened.
saying
Now
that.
he's like, oh, New
Everybody
York.
across national TV was saying that shit.
Exactly. Because it
Yeah,
was a
so
question. If the Knicks can't get it done against the Pacers, is Tibbs should be on the hot seat. And niggas was like, yeah, that's what they were saying.
Because they beat the
facts,
Boston Celtics. That's why.
facts.
Oh,
They
Ryan.
beat the
Ryan got to go
Celtics.
back to that point. Ryan got to bring it back home.
Yeah, yeah. We beat the team we wasn't supposed to beat.
Yeah, that's a
Ryan.
fact. That's a fact.
All right, so y'all two both in agreement and shit. All right, all right.
But I mean, I don't think. I
Y'all
mean, he
both
probably was gonna
believe
be on
that
the
if they
hot seat
lose to the
regardless.
Celtics,
Honestly, unless he went to the finals or won the finals, he probably was gonna be on the hot seat regardless.
that's
That's
how
just
I
my
feel. No
opinion.
matter if they
Yeah.
but Ryan making it seem like because they lost to the Celtics, that's what moved the process faster. I mean,
No, they
because they
didn't lose to the Celtics.
no, you said if they would have lost to the Celtics, he would have kept his job.
We don't know that. We
I
don't know
think
that.
he was getting fired regardless if he didn't win the chip. He was getting fired.
Yeah, but that's not act like he didn't do nothing either though. Like this franchise ain't haven't been shit ever since
But
Tibbs
that
got
was
there.
5 seasons worth though. We witnessed that for 5 seasons.
Okay,
Anybody
all
else would have
Yeah.
been on the hot seat. At the two, Doc Rivers was with the Sixers for 2 seasons and got his ass up out of there. He didn't get 5 years to do nothing.
Doc
right.
River come in on a hot seat.
Yeah, hell yeah. He about to get fired from
It was Doc.
Milwaukee too.
It was
He
Doc
tried to
Sutton.
get fired. He like, listen, bro, Giannis about to dip. Dame going. I don't even know why y'all got me around for real, bro. Can I go back to TV? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, shit ain't work, bro.
He wanted to get a talking job next to Michael Jordan when they go over to NBC. Watch Doc end up on
Facts.
NBC talking with Jordan and shit.
Yeah,
On
he
some
already
shit.
had the job. He came back from doing that. The coach.
Wasn't he with who was he with? He was with
He was with
ESPN though, right?
ESPN. He was with
Yeah, yeah,
ESPN.
yeah.
But he going to NBC after he get fired this time. Why she end up on
Probably.
NBC?
They bringing
Everybody
NBC
go down there
basketball
with
back?
Jordan.
That shit gonna be lit,
Yeah, Michael
bro.
Jordan is
I
on,
missed the NBC entrance, bro.
and
I missed
Michael
that
Jordan
joint. I ain't
signed
gonna
up to
lie.
be an analyst for the show.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
go down
know.
there
Yeah,
with
I like
Jordan.
that. I
How
love
you feel
that.
about
I
this
love that
player?
actually.
How you feel
Come
about
back
this
out, Mike.
player?
But let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. For me, I like it if this is what they got to do to get Giannis. They talking about it, and like Ron said, I don't know how they don't have no assets. I don't know how, bro. But it's definitely what everybody is leaking. It's a backdoor into getting Giannis. We know coaching is very important to Giannis, and we know he had a good rapport with Jason Kidd. We know Jason Kidd already coached Jalen Brunson when he was in Dallas, so that shouldn't be an issue. So him coming in and coaching the top guy who's already there right now shouldn't be an issue. Um, but if you can get Giannis, why not? I mean, but I don't know, man. I agree with Ryan as far as I don't think Kid is an elite coach. I don't look at him like a Teron Lue or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? He's not like a needle mover in my opinion. So
I'll go after
we'll
email
see.
with Jordan before I'll go after Jason
Or
Kidd.
Ime, facts. Ime. You know what I mean? I like Ime.
They get email now. I might be scared. Now I might be talking about the Eastern Conference champions, New York Knicks. That's exactly how I feel.
That'd be ill. And you would have that rivalry back, the Knicks and the Celtics, and Ime used to coach the Celtics. I don't know why they ain't think about that. That's probably because Houston, like, listen, bro, you ain't talking to Ime. You can get the
Now
fuck
that's a
out of
good.
here.
That's one that I'm interested in. Like if they could get Ime Udoka in New York, that'd be a perfect
Yeah,
pairing.
that'll be a good job.
But I like him in
That
Houston still, though. I do like him in Houston.
Facts, facts. He
that'll
still
be
got some work to
good.
do down there. He still got some work to do down there.
Jason
But
Kidd, man.
yeah. If they can get Giannis, I like it. That's my answer. If they can get
Yeah,
Giannis.
and your point with
Yeah,
Jalen.
yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Because then it make even more sense because you think about the Pacers that eliminated the Knicks and the Bucks in the past 2 years. You get what I'm saying? I told y'all I don't think if Giannis moves, I don't think he wants to leave the East because I do think he want to knock off the Pacers. I don't think he want to leave after getting beat by the Pacers in the past two postseasons. You get what I'm saying? That to me that'll feel like he's just running, and he probably feel the
right.
same way as a competitor. So to go to a team that lost to them in the past two postseasons as well, but I just don't see how they do it. They ain't got no. I mean, y'all spent four first round picks on. We know the story. But
As
yeah,
much
y'all ain't
as
got
I
no
like
assets.
Giannis,
So
though, I wouldn't give up my whole team for him, though. Yo,
that's what I'm
do
saying.
work.
No, I would have gave up those first round picks for him, but not the depth that you would probably have to give up. And they don't
Yeah.
really got much. They'd have to give up the farm if they don't add
Yeah,
another team.
right.
So, but we got Pacers Thunder game two Sunday night or is it Sunday afternoon? I'm not sure. I think it's
Sunday
Sunday
Probably
night.
night.
Sunday, probably Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday night. Sunday night. Who we taking, man? Who we
Yeah,
taking?
this game I'm going with the Thunder, of course. I'm looking for guys to hit shots this game. I'm looking for the defense to still be fair, especially during the first half. I feel like we get a resemblance of game one, a lot of intercepting the lanes, but this time they gotta make shots, man. They got finish the game. The first half was amazing, but y'all let up the second half. So this game I'm looking for a full game of consistent pressure, defense, and more shots made from the others. You know what I'm saying? SGA is going to do his 35 plus act,
Hmm.
but Chet Holmgren to have 6 points, for half a game or for the whole game is uncalled for. Chet, you got to get anywhere between 15 to 20. Jalen Williams, you got to aim for anywhere from 15 to 20, and score the ball, man. Y'all need to score. All that being held to 6 and 8 and 10, that's uncalled for. Y'all pros, y'all beat on,
That I call
and
for.
in my opinion, y'all beat on better competition. So what makes the Pacers so different? So I'm looking for a full game, and definitely for OKC to make more shots, more open shots, knock them shots down. 'Cause that's what kept Indiana around, missing
Right.
shots.
Yeah, and they was hitting their shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My take on game two, man. Because just do what do what y'all do best, man. You know, but like he said, man, you gotta start knocking down shots, man. And SGA, you know, just continue doing what you're doing. I need a good game from Chat. 6 points can't get you can't bring me a trophy, man. We gotta get in this joint like we want it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm looking for a bounce back game. You know what I'm saying? That's it's a must win. Game two is a must win for the Thunder, man. You don't want to go down 0-2 going to Indiana, having them with cruise control, then going in their building, got to deal with their fans. You don't want to put yourself in that predicament.
I
So
will say this though, real quick, round before Miz go. If OKC do win this game, I feel like they in position to still win in Indy. If they can win this very next game, they be in position to still game three in Indy.
yeah,
But
that's true.
that's just a little what
That's
could
definitely,
happen.
that's
Facts.
definitely.
Facts. It's a clean sweep. It's a must win, man. They can't allow the Pacers to come out here and do them like they did everybody else, bro. They gotta punch back. Cause listen, man, game one, they punched on the Pacers. I mean, Bucks went up 2-0. Went up 2-0 on the Cavs. You get what I'm saying? Went up 2-0 on the Knicks. Can't let the Pacers go up 2-0, OKC. You know what I'm saying? And then think you gonna try to make it a series going back into that ruckus crowd in Indiana. Because that's another thing I think surprises people is how crazy that crowd is in Indiana. You feel what I'm saying? So be prepared, Oklahoma City, and I expect a bounce back game from J Dub. Like y'all said, we know what Batman SGA is going to do, but I expect J Dub to be there. He looked like he had the nerves getting to him. He was missing layups. He was getting in the lane. He was indecisive. That led to, like you said, they got them turnovers, but they wasn't really taking advantage. So get them same turnovers. Uh, and push. You feel what I'm saying? Finish when y'all get in the lane. Be decisive. Be strong. You get what I'm saying? Because the Pacers
Absolutely.
coming just like y'all.
Right.
That's the thing. When y'all hit that lane, they swiping and all that too. So be
And I
prepared.
think
You feel what I'm saying?
when they go small, I don't think they. I ain't gonna say I don't think they need to go small, but they
They
they big
don't.
in defense, so they need to find somebody that's going to play the perimeter better than Chet and Hardenstein because you playing into their game if you going small with them.
Yep.
Can't go small with them.
They got out rebounded
That's how
last
you
night
do
too by
it. Yeah,
17
you got
rebounds, I
all
believe.
that.
So
So
by
you
folding them, I think they got to keep Chet out there or Hartenstein, one of them two. They can't play
one of
both
them
at
got
the
to
same
play.
time, but they gotta play one of them. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
one of
like
them
you
got to
said,
play.
they gotta take pride in their perimeter defense, especially Chet.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be this freak athlete. Listen, bro, show us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the
I
finals,
can't see
bro.
Wimby getting played off the floor, and we got to remember that's who we kind of be. You know what I'm saying? Rival with is Wimbenyama. So listen,
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do to stay on the floor, Chet. You know what I mean,
Right.
and put up more than
Right.
6 points.
Right.
Definitely.
It's imperative. Well, y'all might be going home.
Factorino.
Going to
Early.
Cancun first. Going to Cancun first, but yeah, definitely going home early.
Facts, man. Damn,
That's what going to the finals, man.
I can't even put in words how shocked I would be if the Indiana Pacers won the 2025 NBA
If they win the
championship, man.
championship, I'm giving all due. I'm giving all love. I'm giving love
Of course,
because
but my mom would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It'll be crazy, man. That's what it is, though, man. That's our Friday episode. Quick little jaunt for y'all. Y'all go out and enjoy the rest of this beautiful Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy this eventful sports-filled weekend, man. We got game two of the Stanley Cup coming on tonight. We got Sean O'Malley fighting in the UFC tomorrow. We got some.
Mhm.
I just saw we got some UFL playoff football coming on Sunday as well. But you know what we focused on when it comes Sunday, game two of the NBA Finals. But y'all already know. Above all, stay safe this weekend, man. We want y'all coming back Monday with us. You dig? You got something to say before we get out of here, Ron Money Quants?
Guys, y'all know the fun is that if y'all looking to support the show, Cash App, $ what up squad. Again, if you're looking to support the guys here at the MadMizzy Sports Show, you can do so through the Cash App, which is the $ what up squad. And that's what it is, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. You know it's Friday, man. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do unless it's the cheeks, man. Be
Yes,
safe.
sir.
Have a good weekend. We want to see all y'all back here on Monday, man. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what it is, man. We see y'all Monday. Good night, squad.
Squad.
Friday.